If I ask any of you to build a SaaS product, how many of you are going to load up assembly? How many of you are going to code in binary? None of you are going to code it completely from scratch. Most likely, you're going to leverage packages, frameworks, libraries, all of that to build your software. So what's missing? Why can't we take the same approach with agentic software? I think it comes down to three main problems. The first one is a interoperability problem. Kind of a raise of hands, who here uses LangChain? Okay, who uses CrewAI? Okay, any other frameworks? Cool, so this is part of the problem where if someone who raised his hand used LangChain and the other person's using CrewAI, you can't actually share your agents. All this work is contained into this ecosystem. So that's one part of the problem. The second part of the problem is payments, right? I love open source, but you can't pay your rent with GitHub stars. You can't go to the grocery store and pay with GitHub stars, right? To build specialized agents, there needs to be some sort of incentive structure where developers can get paid for building highly specialized software. And the third part of this is trust. So let's say in this dream scenario, we fix interoperability, we fix payments, there's going to be this massive ecosystem of tons of the same agents, right? How can we verify which ones say exactly what they're going to do? How can we verify which ones work? You know, so a part of this is like, okay, all these agents are here. I don't have the time to go through them all. So just to summarize everything I'm saying, the three things that are missing are interoperability, payments, and trust. Coral fixes this, right? We kind of do this at three levels. So we have a agent MCP. So no matter the framework you're working with, the vendor, the language, anything, all you've got to do is connect your agent to this MCP, and then it can communicate with any other agent, right? That is interoperability fixed. The second part of this is an agent marketplace. So now we have all these agents that can communicate to each other and be leveraged for software. We have this big marketplace where they can actually get paid for it, right? So that is payments fixed. And then the last part of this is trust, right? So we can actually put trust mechanisms into the marketplace, like attestations, where you can pay to verify if an agent's doing what it says it can. We have this, tons of research, tons of ways we can improve privacy, scalability, and some amazing results on the Guide benchmark. I'm sure any of our developers will be really excited to speak to you about this today. But if you're going to leave this talk with two things, I want to say this. If you're an agent developer and you have agents, you can get paid for your agents. On Coral, list it on the marketplace once, get paid forever. If you're an application developer, you can build multi-agent systems 10 times faster because now you just have a marketplace full of agents. You just say, okay, I want that one, and that one, mix them all together to build agentic software. As I'm kind of closing my introduction into Coral, I don't think I need to tell anyone in this room that the whole software space is becoming more and more agentic. AI agents are eating software. What I want to say is, what we've been working on for the last 7-8 months is perfectly positioning anyone that's building agents to grasp a massive opportunity, right? All of you have been building skills in building agents. We're offering the platform where you can list it. I personally think the next HubSpots, Salesforces, and any other SaaS in any vertical could be in this room right now for the new agentic era of software. Here is your opportunity. So I'm just going to go over a few FAQs and questions about the protocol. The difference from any other agent framework is you don't build your agents in Coral, right? You build your agents in anything you're familiar with. If you're familiar with CrewAI, build it in CrewAI, link it up to Coral. LangChain are the same. Do you need to know anything about blockchain? Absolutely not. We've abstracted all aspects of blockchain away. I'll explain the benefits later, and we're going to pre-fund the wallets for the hackathon. So yeah, let's jump into the hackathon. I think that's why everyone's here. So let's go into it. So I'm sure most of you might know we're doing an Internet of Agents hackathon in New York. So it is online as well from the 14th to the 22nd. Then we have some in-person stuff from the 20th to the 21st. I do need to update some of the logos here. So we have ElevenLabs, Crossmint, Mistral AI, and Nebulous. So there is 100K in prizes. 25K of that will be in cash. The things we're going to be looking for is one, implementation of technology. how multi-agent conscious is it? How well does it use Coral? Does it use sessions? And there'll be some live streams and like brainstorming on that if you need any help. The other part of it is like innovation. Is it novel? Like, is it creative? You know, does it have like flair on social media? And then the last part of this, which I actually think might be the most important, is high growth, right? We want to build real businesses, real things that are going to be leveraged for thousands of other businesses that are wanting to join the agentic web, right? We want people to build startups. So we have two main tracks. So this is the agent builders track. So the best person to build a agent to be leveraged on the marketplace. First place is 5K in cash, 5K in Coral, and this is vested as well. I'll go over that in a second. Second place is 3K in cash, 3K in Coral. Third place is 2K in cash, 2K in Coral. This is the exact same for the app builders track, which is the track where you leverage these agents on the marketplace to build really cool applications. Cool. And then just to explain a little bit about how the vested Coral works. So we invested over 4 months if you want to take it out as cash, but it has some functionality before that. So you could use it to pay for agents on the marketplace. You can use it to attest, so like verify how well your agent is doing at certain tasks for other applications to leverage your agents. And then the last part of it is you're going to have some sort of voting rights, so you can vote on the direction of the protocol. We do have a lot of sponsorship bounties. I think this is a little bit outdated, but we have prizes from all the people I mentioned before. Outside of this, we have even more prizes. So we wanted to do something that really does encourage businesses. So we have 27.5K in hack bounties. So this could be 5K in Coral, $50 in cash. First person to get 10 customers, you know. Best cross use of the tracks. First person to get like 400 likes on LinkedIn. We're going to do a lot of these like mini bounties around the hackathon. Outside of this, we've got another 27.5K in post-hack bounties, which we'll be launching as the hackathon leads up. These are more so geared towards like long-term business. I just want to sort of like wrap this all up, as we want to support you to create businesses in all ways possible. So this could be through funding. So any project that's doing really well, we can get investment into, we can give you grants, we can do all kinds of funding support. We can offer go-to-market support. So on the Coral enterprise side, we're speaking to a few enterprises. So if you guys have like a really cool agent, you're like, okay, we can leverage this and sell this to the enterprises. On the other side of this, we can offer dev support. I truly believe we have some of the best agent talent in the world in Coral. So let's talk a little bit about New York and what's going to be going on. So here's a rough timeline. So you're at the 4th today with the kickoff event. We're going to do our remote agents launch on the 13th. Then from the 14th to the 22nd is going to be the online phase of the hackathon. Then we're going to, from the 16th to the 22nd, we're going to do the Mafia Hacker House. Then from the 20th to the 21st, we're going to be doing the final judging in New York. So if you want to get involved in the Hacker House, there are 10 spaces. We're going to be saving it for the most exclusive, for the best developers with the best ideas. Your flights are going to be paid. Your accommodation is going to be paid for. We're going to fly you out from the 16th to the 22nd. If you want to join and you want to book your own accommodation, that's completely fine as well, but we can offer to pay your flights. And if you just want to join online, that's completely fine as well. So now we're going to go over a little bit about getting started with Coral, with Fergus. I'm just going to say 4 things with how you should think about multi-agent systems when approaching Coral, because I think we do things slightly different. So one really important thing is when building multi-agent systems, and we have some really good benchmark results on this, is it's really important to separate the agents via responsibility. So this just means you don't have this sort of bottleneck where you have one agent distributing tasks to all the others. You kind of have specialist agents in their specialist roles. The other part to it is every single agent within the multi-agent system runs in a continuous loop. The third part is each agent has these kind of functions. So it has a function to sort of create threads. They kind of work a little bit more like Slack than sort of a hierarchical approach of agents, so they can list an agent, send the message to another agent, and stuff like that. And then the other part of it is what I said before, is they work in threads. Yeah, I'm just gonna show a quick demo of how the payments work, just to show you how easy it is, because I know the blockchain stuff can be scary. Yeah, as you can see, we can use Crossmint, sign in. You can even use Google. And then it's done. And all these wallets are going to be pre-funded as well.